What's up, guys? The duck hunting here in South Alabama on public land has been hot weather. We have no cold fronts. It's just been terrible. But anyway, I've had some questions and comments about how I make my jerk rig, so we're gonna do that right now. I know everybody's putting out content killing ducks right now, and we just ain't having a look. It's so far it's been a rough season, but this is a good helpful tip, I guess you could say, for during duck season. You know, the birds that they've been shot at, called at all the way from Prairie, Canada, all the way down here. They done seen every mojo, every shaker, vibe, you know, the whole 9 yards. But a jerk rig is a very effective tool because it's not constant motion like a mojo or something like that. So but the big thing is you gotta remember to pull the string. You pull that cord, it gives you a lot of ripples to your spread, kind of brings it to life for the most part. But anyway, I normally make my jerk rigs out of like a trot line type string, the black tarred trot line string. But this year I went with something a little different, mainly because the hardware store didn't have what I was looking for. The local stores didn't. But I went with paracord, and I was really kind of lenient about it at first, but now that I've used it, I think I like it better. But anyway, what I've got here, I've got a paracord, and I've got like a quick link type carabiner, or whatever you call this thing on here, tied on the end of it. Well, over here I got a boat anchor with just an old bungee cord, and I got the metal hook end on it. I got it just bent around that weight, and they did the same thing here, just so I hooked in this jerk cord this bungee cord is old. I've been using it for years. But anyway, what I do is I got that so I can take it apart easily for storage. When I get in the water, I pop that in there, throw that anchor out, you know, wherever it's going to be, and I'm unrolling this thing. And it's a good way. I leave plenty of slack, a good distance between my weight, where my carabiner is, to where I get to where my first duck. Because around here we hunt river systems and flats off the river, so the water depth varies in any given day. So anyway, and then what I do, I just tie, I call it a hay knot. I don't really know if it even has a name. You know, you bend the rope over, and you bend it over like so. Take the rope, do it like that, and go around, and then back in itself, and just make a little knot like that. But anyway, what I do, I put that on there, and I take some of these #1 barrel swivels and snaps, and I've got them on there. I've got a couple of them put together. And you might say, well, why do you do that? Well, I do that for a lot of reasons. It gives the decoy some more extra motion. You know, if it's just fixed straight to this string, you kind of limit what all the decoy can do a little bit. So I put 2 together, and that just kind of, you know, adds a little extra mobility to it. But anyway, you just take that snap and you just hook it in to one of your pre-rigged Texas rigs. I just hook it in right there to that swivel, to that snap on there. Throw that sucker down, and then move on to the next one. There is no set depth or length, I guess you could say, from one duck to the next. I've just randomly got it placed. You know, it's about, I don't know, it's about 3 foot, give or take, 3.5 foot, and then I do another one, and so on, and I go on down, and you can put as many on here as you want. See, there's another one right there. You can put as many on there as you want, or as you just want to. You can put the whole spread on there if you want to. I guess it's up to you. But you know, there's some nice things on the market. The Mojo Jerker rig or jerker spreader or something like that. You know, I don't know what it's called exactly. They got a nice jerk rig set up. The motion duck system is a nice jerk rig, but you know, to me, all that's too much sugar for a dime. To me personally, I'd prefer to build my things myself. That way it's made for the way I like to use it and the water levels and conditions that I hunt. And but that's how I do it. I like, and what I was saying about the paracord, the one thing I've come to like more about the paracord versus the tarred nylon string is it doesn't seem to knot up as bad. I don't know if maybe that's because it's got a little bigger diameter or what, but it doesn't seem to knot up as bad and get tangled. So, but yeah, that's how I make my jerk rig. You can make it pretty cheap. You know, go get you this is a 12 pack of barrel swivel and snaps. You can spend that's about $1.50 right there, if it's even that much. And the paracord can get expensive, you know, depending on how much you buy. I think I got 100 foot. I got about 75 on here, and then the extra is over there in case I needed it. So it's in the boat. But you know, that right there from the hardware store, a couple of bucks. You know, you can put it all together fairly cheap, and you don't have to use a boat anchor. You can use a brick. It don't matter what it is, just something to hook that bungee cord to that's heavy. It doesn't matter what it is. But anyway, if y'all like this video, smash that like button for me. Always don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell so you get notified anytime we post a video. And the ducks are coming, guys. Eventually we're gonna get on some good hunts. Me and Kay been talking, we finna do some moving around. We fixing to leave this area because it ain't putting out. So we finna travel. I'm not necessarily out of state, but we're gonna travel within this black belt region and see what we can get into, because right now this local area, it just ain't putting out. So till next time, guys, I hope this helps you out, and y'all bust them up.